Number 1-800-LOVE-191, fax number 310-854-4455. Dr. Drew is a board-certified physician and addiction medicine specialist. Tonight, we have the pleasure of having one of the Insane Clown Posse members in here, Violent J. Shaggy, who normally accompanies him, is having his face rebroken and having a little work done.
That's right. He's correcting his face was perfect. A mere mishap took place in Milwaukee at a JCW wrestling event where he broke his face, and now he's getting his face restructured back to perfection.
Called a Lefort fracture.
Lefort? That's where a guy farts on you and break it?
Here.
What breaks?
All the facial bones.
The facial
entire
bones.
face.
Yeah, face crushes.
So, listen, is your face sort of like...
Give me the skull. Give me the
No, I don't want to look at any more stuff. What I'm saying, though, is it's kind of like bridges going from one side to the other and up and down in a way, isn't it?
Some of it's, well, the zygoma is a big bridge, but in here there's big caverns with all kinds of stuff in it.
Right. And he had that broken how many months ago?
It was about 4 months ago. And when he take a hit of his cigarette,
right,
if you will,
yes,
he would take a hit of the cigarette, and when he breathed it out through his nose, one line of smoke would shoot up and the other line would shoot down, and that's when we knew things were very bad with his face. You know what I mean?
And
some come out of his eyes.
We didn't know exactly that he looked different because of the clown makeup. We never noticed it.
Right.
But once we saw the cigarette smoke shooting in two different directions out of his nose, we knew that he had not been healed correctly in the facial area.
Oh,
interestingly,
the tears of a clown.
I'm kind of hoping these guys smoke a lot more pot.
Yeah, it mellows them out.
Yeah,
pot.
Excuse me, cigarettes. I beg your pardon.
So he had this broken, and he didn't have time to correct it through surgery or anything because he had to move on with the tour. And now you have a little pause, and it's time to go back.
We have
and
actually
fix it.
6 days off,
right?
Which is plenty for us. That's the biggest vacation we've had in about 7 years.
Wow!
So 6 days off. He is now under the knife. He is receiving reconstructive surgery by the world's greatest surgeons. They flew in Dr.
Bobs.
You may be familiar with these doctors. There is Dr. Orton, who flew in from Germany. There is Dr. Spagnola, who flew in from France. Stop me if you've heard of any of these great facial surgeons. They're all working to reconstruct his face with robotic mechanisms, by the way.
Yeah, I'm picturing I'm hearing the $6 Million Man theme in the background.
Well, he will have what is known as a heat censoring eye, where he can see he can see animals at night. They got him in the new Cadillac, the heat sense, the night vision, if you will. Yeah. Or if you won't, it's still there. Yeah. He's got night vision in his left eye. All of this I can't really discuss because it hasn't been made public.
The government's watching over these.
Right. Let me tell you something. If I ever needed surgery, I would want to fly the doctor in, even if I was at the best hospital in the world.
Yeah. In fact, you'd fly out of town to fly the doctor over there.
I would. Yeah. No, I would insist that he got on a helicopter, circled and land back again, so I could say I flew in.
That's good.
The best doctor, the best money could buy.
But as for the show, just to let you guys know. Out of Shaggy and myself, I am a bit nervous because I usually have Shaggy by my side rubbing my thigh at this moment.
Right.
But without Shaggy here, it's quite okay because I am the more sexually active, sexually active member of the Insane Clown Posse. In other words, I have sex with probably 2, 3, 4 times the women that Shaggy has sex with. If Shaggy does in fact have sex with women, there's heavy speculation that it's men.
Concern is, though, Jay's pretty quiet, and so we don't make sure he can carry the show tonight. I talked to him before the show. He was telling me about how much he's having sex.
We'll see if we can coax him out of his shell.
I have been having a lot of sex.
And I asked him,
preparing myself for the show.
Did you wear the mask when you did? Oh, no, just the clown makeup.
No, see, the mask is like, I came out of my hibernation hotel to do the show with you guys. I wore the mask, but normally I'm in the clown makeup, which I have sex with, and it fulfills many of fantasies, you know what I mean, for these women to see with makeup. As a matter of fact, I go as far as to say about 80% of the women probably wouldn't be having sex with me if I didn't have the makeup on.
Or for a 280
right,
clown,
because they wouldn't know you were in a band.
Yeah,
I'm speaking of 280. You look like you bulked up a little bit.
No.
Oh, yeah, that's strictly muscular.
No, I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm talking about on steroids or something like.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and leave that one alone. But what
are you coming in at?
What I will say is I'm a rough 280 of solid would you like me to take my shirt off?
Solid. No, you're solid.
Okay, I will be happy to peel up out of my shirt and
Your
show
pants would be nice.
what might appear to be sort of lumpy skin tissue is in fact solid.
No, I've said this about my partner Jimmy Kimmel many times that he is a rippling 180 pounds of muscle. Unfortunately, he weighs 215. You see, that's the problem. It's the extra 45 pounds sitting, 35 pounds sitting on the 180 of rippling muscle.
Not only am I a musician, though, I'm a professional wrestler. I take my health very seriously. You can tell by my outstanding body that I take my health very seriously.
Your body's a temple.
It is a temple that I worship, and I live in it, and I will be in it for quite some time, so I take it serious.
And right on.
Yes. That's more graffiti.
Sure you want me? I could take the shirt off if it would make you guys more comfortable.
Let me give some plugs here, by the way. The Insane Clown Posse has 2 CDs, right, coming out?
2 separate albums.
Right. Coming out on Halloween.
On Halloween, the day the world celebrates the dead.
Both called Bizarre.
One is spelled B-I-Z-Z-A-R. The other one is spelled B-I-Z-A-A-R.
Right.
Bizarre.
One is red and one is blue, essentially. Oh. And it's got some 3D stuff going on. So, yes, Drew.
Speaking of blue, I saw your car in blue today.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. No, I'm sorry. The 2-seater.
Yes.
And that's your car.
Maybe this whole conversation could take place during a commercial break.
Yes.
Get back to the plug on the album. Thank you.
The album is coming out on, like I said, or like Violent J said, on Halloween. And there's going to be some in-stores where you can find the guys doing some signing, too. But let's
this
talk
album
to James.
Is pure masterpiece.
Well,
just let me say that. Let's get to the questions. But damn it, buy the album. It's coming out Halloween. All right. First question. How's your nipples?
James.
Yeah.
What's going on, James?
14.
Yeah, I just wanted to know, hey, Jay, what's up?
What's up?
Not much. Is Bizarre the 6th Joker card?
Bizarre is not the 6th Joker card, but I'm sorry, James. That's his name, James, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
James, how's your nipples?
Well, I'm a guy, so I don't know. You might
guys have nipples, James. Yours might have not poked out yet, but they're on their way.
All right.
Okay.
We're talking about the human body and sex, James. I mean, thank you. Buy Bizarre when it comes out Halloween. But if we could take the next caller, please. Concerns about your nipples, your scrotum, whatever. Let's get to this.
Drew, let's see if we can take some nipple. Let's make it nipple night. Tyler?
Hey, what's going on?
You're 16. How are your nipples?
They're doing all right.
Good. As Drew knows, I like a little nipple play. I'm not ashamed to admit that.
Hey, I just got to say one thing. The weekend club will never die!
That's right! Woo!
Yeah.
You can smack Shaggy's face and break it. We'll never die. We'll never die. Even if my nipples caught syphilis in each one of them, I'd never die. Woo! Bizarre Halloween! Because we just keep living. You guys don't remember this. I was on this show in 1997 when we got dropped by Disney. Everybody said, so you the big one-hit wonder? Do you remember every other call that came in was like, you guys are going to be forgotten next year? We're not forgotten. We're all up in that ass. And we're still here, aren't we?
I got a little resuscitation kit here. This guy's got low aneurysm in his head.
Put some paddles on it.
Come on, you guys, give me props. I'm still here. We're not going anywhere. We're here for the Juggalos. I'm going to answer questions about your nipples. Come on. Woo! We're still here.
Jay, don't shoot your watch. A 2-hour show, buddy. We're still in the first break.
First break, 7 minutes.
Everybody give a moment of silence for Shaggy. Thank you. All right.
Marla? Marla?
Hi.
Yeah.
I just thought I'd inform...
Drew, hold on. See if we can get a quick rape question while Jay's on a roll. It's always funny.
Charlotte, were you molested as a child?
Go ahead.
Marla, what's going on?
Okay,
Marla.
I just thought I'd inform you and the listeners that Ralph Nader is for the legalization of marijuana
Great.
and the decriminalization of victimless drug crimes.
Fine. How's your clitoris?
I had a discussion. I was on Politically Incorrect with him, and I discussed this all with him, and I knew he was on board with this, but he was afraid to bring it up. He felt that it was sort of political hot potato, that he was being advised not to, so I'm glad to hear that he's standing by his principles.
Yes,
Really?
He's my hero.
All right, Marla. Oh, Jesus. You're 18 and Ralph Nader's your hero?
Yes.
How fat are you?
Oh, come on.
It's true. Come on. Are you a big gal, Marla?
No.
Seriously.
You're fat. No.
Please.
All right.
Marla.
I just happened to go to school and,